It's like everywhere is just wild, bro. Like seriously, what do you think is really happening to this world, man? Like, this never in history happened like this before. Now a pandemic is coming back again. Now they talking about mask mandates, man. This is crazy, dog. They are fully controlling everything that we are living for. Yeah. So if y'all understand what I'm talking about, you know it's not easy out here. I feel you. I'm in the same position, man. I haven't worked for like 2 months. I've been stressed out. It's been hard for me to find good people to work with because people are just assholes. If you're the chosen one, you feel me, right? You know that. People are acting like assholes right now. And only those few chosen ones in those circles, in that environment, are gonna feel that BS. It's gonna hit them hard because why? They're the ones that's knowing the truth and trying to treat people right, while the ones that are treating people wrong has been hypnotized. You know, you can wake up in the morning. Some people, they'll watch the news and it'll make them angry for the rest of the day. If you think about it nowadays, you watch the news early in the morning and your day's gonna be messed up. You watch the news before you go to sleep, you're gonna have nightmares more than dreams because of all this stuff that's going on. And especially all year round, it's not like just once a week, once a month. It's all year round now for 2023. Y'all better hurry up and get down now. For real, dog. If you want to live in paradise, you got to pray to God. I know you feel me, man. See, I'm just speaking from the heart. All this stuff that's going through, I mean, imagine if you knew your house was going to get burned down and your neighborhood within the next week, would you buy the things that you bought? Would you buy all those things that you bought? And would you buy what you want to buy within the future if you knew your shit was going to get burned down one day? Like everything gone. Even your insurance papers, even your, if you're lucky, get your social security and ID and your credit cards and your house statement and all that stuff. If all that burnt and you have no proof of it, how are you gonna prove to whoever you have to prove to with documents that you lived there before? You know what I'm saying? Like, so is materials really that important? You know what I'm saying? Man, I seen Boosie with a room full of shoes. I mean, man, I was like, damn, Louisiana be flooding. I mean, aren't you scared when you have? That's why I think that's why he's giving away all his stuff, because he's seen all these natural disasters happen. It can happen to anybody. Don't think it can't happen to you, man. A natural disaster can happen to anybody, to where you might be up right now, but then all them shoes that Boosie got could have been flooded. You know what I'm saying? And I think he knows exactly why. That's why he's giving away so much of stuff, because it's like, what's the point of having all that when people need it, and then it all gets flooded? You know what I mean? One day you could be helping a lot of people, but you want it all for yourself. You don't even got time to wear it, and then you don't want to give it to nobody else and share. It's like they could have used it or sold it. You could have sold it and gave them the money to live, while you had more than you needed and you didn't share. So now that everybody's flooded, right? Or we went through a wildfire, which I don't believe it's a wildfire, and everything melted, burned down. Imagine that. Like, you got nothing no more. Everything you've worked for. Imagine you bought a house in Maui and within a week, a month, that whole thing just burned down. You know how sad that would be compared to somebody that's homeless? You know what I mean? A homeless person can handle that, but if you never been homeless before and you've always been like good, you always afford food, you always pay your bills, right? You don't know how it's like to struggle. When you lose, all that stuff is way more painful than somebody that's homeless, because they're already used to having nothing. But those who has lost a lot, those that who has lost a lot, feel like they lost a lot. You know what I mean? So it's sad for the loved ones, the young ones, the kids that disappeared. So it's like so much stuff is going on in this world today, and it's hard to talk about it all at once and even help everybody all at once, because it was like Canada wildfires, smoke in Seattle air, Cali wildfires, then it's Hawaii, crazy one that just destroyed the whole community, wildfire. Then it's like LA, hurricane, earthquake, and you got Canada, wildfires, like, and that one was like 1 million. How many acres? A lot of acres, man. I don't know. I saw a lot of acres, but a lot of people had to evacuate, and a lot of people lost homes too. Then it's Florida. We hit with another hurricane, so it's like New York just has a bunch of smoke, fog, never like before. You know what I'm saying? So imagine all this stuff happening, and we out here acting, just being entertained. Imagine that. All this is happening and you're over here getting entertained by entertainers that act like they are really for you, but really isn't. Because if they was, they would talk more about the problems that's going on in this world instead of keep trying to distract you from the truth. Like, how about get somebody prepared? How about help? You know, I'm sure if you can't, then I understand. But if you could, there's people that only do it for their own benefit. Like, they do it for a reason, and it's not for the other person's benefit sometimes. Sometimes it's like, unless they'll do it for the benefit of them, as if it's benefiting themselves, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I meant they only try to help benefit others only if it benefits them in the long run. So, you know what I mean? Man, y'all gotta, it's crazy, man. What y'all think about this channel so far? Screwvo, don't get screwed over. I'm just trying to put in a little bit of my advice because I've been through a struggle for like 2 months already. And that's because I can't work with certain people at jobs. I had to leave so many jobs because I get into beef. I get into problems with other chefs. And it's because I work extra hard and I get all the attention. That's why I feel like when I look up chosen ones, how you know you're a chosen one? What are the signs of a chosen one? I got those signs. So I feel like, damn, every time I look up chosen ones and they start talking about how people, you know, like us, but they don't really like us, and then they want to copy our style, then they want to tear you down, then they want to manipulate you, control you, make you be their bitch, you know what I mean? But after I study all that, I feel like, damn, that's me. Because everywhere I go, I always bring good energy to the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? They be saying this restaurant's not that busy, but when I start working, after a month, that shit got busy. That's because I know I make it good. So I know people tend to hate and get jealous. But man, it's been through like 4 or 5 restaurants and I still can't find the right one because people still won't change. And it's always the one that is right next to you. It's not like I'm another server or something. I'm the chef, right? But it's not like it's a server or a concierge or whoever. It's always the one that I'm working with. They always turn on me, betray me, lies. I can't work with that. Like, and then I'm trying to talk to the manager and then she dodges me and I'm like, man, come on. People are stealing tips. Like, I'm supposed to stick around for that? You telling me, chosen ones, how many of y'all knew y'all were making more money for the company and they weren't grateful for you and you just left? Who would stay, man? Tell me if you think it's right to stay at a job where they're stealing your tips, they're setting you up for failure, they don't appreciate you, only a few do, but the main ones that are supposed to be working with you as a teammate don't appreciate you. Tell me, is it right to stay there or leave their ass? I'm gone, man. I'm trying to stay positive so I can find another job, but for the meantime, I hope y'all support me on this YouTube channel because living in Seattle alone is really difficult, man, especially the things that's going on nowadays. So I hope y'all understand and y'all help support. Like, share, comment, leave me some information about like what else I should make videos about. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Seattle by myself, just trying to figure out what to do next, man. So I hope y'all stay blessed. All I could do now is give out positive messages and we're gonna make it through, man. Be grateful for what you have, but you can lose it any minute. All right, Screwvo, don't get screwed over. Peace.